Hi everyone, right, today I'm here with the lovely Callum and he's going to go and tell you about life in China. So, first of all, what's your name, mate, and where do you work?
My name is Callum and I'm a TEFL teacher in Suzhou.
Wonderful. And what do you like about your job?
There's a lot of freedom in my teaching. I mean, I get to plan and do what I like as long as it's relative to the book. I mean, it's a very good school. There's a lot of communication. There's a good group of staff, and it's just a friendly environment to work in. And there's not that many teaching hours, so it's quite an easy job. Also, don't have to get up till quite late, so it's quite nice. Yeah, nice little lying.
That's always handy, isn't it? And what are the kids like that you teach? Are they quite friendly?
Oh yes, that's arguably one of the funniest parts of it. You walk in, they're like fist bumping, high fiving. Yeah. They're at that age that they don't actually know which lesson they have next, and when you walk in, it's like a surprise. And because I only teach each class once a week, they're very happy to be able to not have to put up with a Chinese teacher and be drilled and yelled at a lot. So it's fun. Yeah.
And to see you and to do something
exactly.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, they can actually. It's more games and activities, whereas in class it's probably just writing and drilling them into like learning sentence structures or whatever. But it's just games in my class predominantly, so it's quite fun.
It does sound quite cool. And so, regarding challenges in China in general, what would you say has been the biggest challenges to living and teaching in China?
I mean, the initial fact that you have to actually move to China and you don't technically know anyone at first. I mean, that obviously soon you meet tons of people and there's a good group of friends. But I mean, initially it's a bit daunting for teaching. You get the odd class that there's one class a week that I know are very naughty that you have to motivate yourself. Oh, I've got this lesson next, but then yeah, you find a way of getting that to work. So originally that was more of an issue, but yeah, I mean, I was quite nervous originally about actually teaching, but then once you do it a couple of times, that nerves disappear and it's fine. So I mean, every sort of difficulty you can actually soon overcome, which is quite helpful. And yeah, like I said, the staff's great. They can obviously give me any advice and stuff, so it's good. So any difficulties I've once had are sort of really gone, really. There's not that many difficulties at all.
So you have good support there. The support in the school is quite good.
Yeah, very good. Yeah,
that's always good to know. And so, if say someone was coming from England or the US and considering teaching English as a foreign language in China, what advice would you give to those people?
Just do it. I mean, it's literally you're in the hub of Asia that you can literally get flights so cheap. You get a month off the travel. There are so many perks of the job that you can use teaching as a means to an end as well. Like you can travel to all the countries that you've dreamt of going to, and because you're already in that ballpark area, it's so easy to get to these places. And yeah, so it's a great way to travel realistically. I'd recommend if you want to travel, it's a good way of getting money whilst travelling and being able to see so much of Asia that you want to see.
That's excellent. And finally, last up, why did you go through New Elite Recruitment and ChinaTEFL for this job in China?
It was because there are agencies in China, but I really wanted to have an agency in England that can, if I need any help, I can speak to someone that has, for one, you've done it yourself, you know what sort of troubles it is and the hassle that you may come to or whatever. So it's good to have someone that has done it before and is English. There's no language barrier that you can communicate with to find out how to do whatever you need when you originally come to China and set you up with a good school. And yeah.
Excellent. That's wonderful.